Hey orchestra students, today I want to talk to you about slippery pegs, especially when it is wintertime or getting cold and dry outside. Our pegs have a tendency to slip or get loose, causing your string to become loose, and you may find as you're trying to gently tune with your pegs that it just keeps slipping back. This is one of the most frustrating things, but it's also so normal and so common. So today I'm just going to guide you through a couple of little tips and tricks that you or your family might try while dealing with slippery pegs. All right, strategy number one. If you're playing violin or viola, I think that it's really helpful to actually anchor that instrument against your left hip when you're trying to deal with your pegs. So get that instrument situated on your left hip, hold the instrument by the neck on the left side, and then take your right hand, and you can really push the instrument up against your body in this case. Take the peg that you need to turn and slowly turn it away from your face. I'm turning it away from my face to tighten it. So that's one strategy, is have that instrument right up against your hip for some counterweight. You can kind of press in. Okay, your next strategy is to manage that slipping down by pushing the peg into the peg box pretty firmly while you gently turn. So if I can just show you here, let's say I'm trying to turn this peg and it keeps slipping down. Instead of just simply turning it, I also have to really push the peg into the peg box. Use a little muscle and then turn it nice and slowly. Notice that I'm not cranking my hand back. It's a very slow and controlled motion, but you do want to use a good amount of muscle to push in the peg in towards the peg box while you turn. It may be helpful for you to have an adult at this time who can really kind of gently but firmly muscle that peg into the peg box. All right, and my last strategy for students who are struggling with slippery pegs is simply to use a tool that is meant exactly for slipping pegs. You can purchase these peg drops from any vendor of your choosing. I'll put a link in the video description. I've had this bottle easily for 10 years, and look, it's only half used. So you can buy this bottle, it'll last you a really long time. You simply apply one drop sparingly to the place where the peg meets the peg box. Just one little drop will do. I would apply it very gently, carefully. One drop will do, no more than that. And then proceed with gently turning and firmly pushing the peg into the peg box. So I hope that that will be helpful for everybody. It is a very persistent issue for string players, very common, but it is frustrating. So thanks and good luck with those slippery pegs, especially in winter.